Okay, so what is groupthink? When I took one of some college classes, and I can't remember which one it was, probably psychology, they talked about a study on groupthink, and I can't remember all the details. I just remember the results. So here's my interpretation. The study conducted put one person in the group that didn't know what was going on. So then they held up an object, let's say a banana, and everyone in the group said it was an apple. The bewildered test subject, not knowing what was happening, agreed with the group. So the conclusion of the group was that the banana was indeed an apple. So groupthink is usually the result of wanting consensus in the group. It is a desire for harmony and cohesiveness, again, in the group, even if it means sacrificing what you know to be true and your belief system. So in our culture that has lost the art of genuine debate and disagreement, this is more and more prevalent. And as a parent, I find this to be totally crazy. Like, when you're growing up and your parents would always say, well, if your friends jumped off the bridge, would you do it too? And it's kind of like, yeah, they probably would. So how do we teach our kids to be independent thinkers and not to fall into the trap of groupthink or to jump off the bridge with the rest of their friends? All right, first let's talk about, where does knowledge come from? We soak up knowledge from everywhere. What we read, watch, observe, these are all places we gain knowledge. Then as we put all these pieces together, we start forming ideas and opinions about topics. So that's why you need to obtain your knowledge from good sources. We'll just leave it at that. So I think the classical education trivium helps to explain this well, because they break up the 3 stages of learning. And the first stage is grammar, the second one is logic, and the third one is rhetoric. So the first stage, logic, is where children just amass knowledge. They may not understand it all, but there is a heavy focus on just learning facts and memorizing them. So the second stage, logic, is understanding. So this is the stage where the kids start to assimilate all the facts and memorization learned in the first stage. So they actually start to gain an understanding of the facts. So the final and third stage is rhetoric or wisdom. And this is the stage where students learn to present the assimilated facts in logically formed arguments. So not only do they know the facts, they understand the facts, but now that they can actually present them. So while this is a specific teaching method, it helps to understand how kids grow and think, and also how knowledge is gained.